2017 4Runner. As you can see, there's definitely some rust beginning. Nothing serious. It's all surface rust. However, that will turn into something serious. So what we'll do is do a quick cleaning and get everything coated, and she will be good to go. I will be spraying inside all these little frame holes throughout the truck, on the bottom, from front to back, and also, you know, in any little nooks and crannies. I'm also going to hit those pins on the calipers so that they don't seize in as well. We're going to be hitting the underside of the body as well, like the belly pan up in here. Anywhere you see silver or that primed look in here, including in these pinch welds, because pinch welds seem to collect and rust. We're going to be dropping the spare tire, going under there, back into those frame holes as well. And I'll also be dropping that skid plate and doing underneath of that as well. One of the first things I do is remove the spare tire, skid plates, and then I get under with my gun and this will remove any dust or sand, and then allow the Woolwax to stick better. Actually cleans out the brakes a little bit. It also knocks off any loose rust scale as well without introducing any water. You can see we have some sand. So here you can see the rust is a little bit more aggressive here, and you can see that it is knocking off some of the loose scale. Check this side. So as you can see, when I blast in a hole here, I'll get fog coming out of the rest. See it all the way down there? That means I'm getting good coating throughout. And what I'll do is just go down each hole and kind of fog it. These side holes here. And just go one by one all the way down. Lay it on thick. So as you can see, I'll spray in this hole and you'll see it go all the way out the back. And coats the frame, you can still see it coming out of there. So we drop the spare tire and everything that's body color gets clear, and anything that's black gets black, and the inside of the frame is coated. Should last for probably the lifetime of the vehicle. Now, through the years, since this is water soluble, it will end up wearing off over time. But you can touch it up, because not all of it's going to wear off. But some of the areas where the water, when it's raining, washes up and hits are going to be the areas that need to be touched up, such as this side of the differential and maybe like areas there as well. You still have to wipe off a little bit on the shock there and just do a little bit of touch-ups. But as you can see, she is nice and sealed up and ready to be rust-free for perhaps a really long time. Another thing that I like to do is take a brush and hit the calipers, especially those slide pins. Now this will take some time to dry, per se. It doesn't really ever dry, but when it goes on, you can see it's got a deep shine to it. And eventually it will harden up a little bit, and it will take on some road dirt and dull it out a little bit, so it won't always be that crazy shiny. I always focus on the cam bolts so that they can do an alignment without having to fight rusted bolts. And the exhaust, if anything is on the exhaust, it will burn off in a couple of days, and you will smell some odors for the first week or so, but then it all dissipates once it burns off. One of the last things that I do on the spare tire is I clean it, shine the tire, and then I spray a light coating of Woolwax on it, and then I'll take a rag and just work it in, and this will provide a very long-lasting protection against the elements being under your car and not seeing regular maintenance. And just work it in, and from there I'll flip it over, do the other side, and do the exact same thing, and then put it back underneath. A lot of times when I see spare tires there, especially on my Sequoia, it came from Connecticut, and it was just really rusted and beat up from all the salt, air, and the salt that they put on the roads, and it really takes a toll on them. And this is a nice wheel, so definitely want to keep this protected. And then when you go to take it down one day, it'll look brand new, just like that. And here's the inside of it. So that'll be facing the road.